Hello friends, I am back with one more video on Riskless Real Estate. Today's video is very special because I'm going to interview an expert. His name is Shiva Pradad. He's a good friend of mine and he is also a sales head of Prestige Group of Hyderabad. So we're going to interview him and ask him a lot of questions about how to find riskless real estate to invest and grow our money, our hard-earned money, isn't it? So let's introduce Mr. Shiva Pradad Garu and let's hear from him about real estate. So I welcome you, Shiva Pradad Garu, to Riskless Real Estate.
Thank you, Saurabh, for inviting me to your channel, Riskless Real Estate. I think it's a very good initiative for all those people who are planning to invest or who are exploring real estate as one of the investment options.
Yes.
Congratulations to you, and I wish all the best for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. And that's the objective, because I want people to understand that real estate is a place if they want to grow their money.
Definitely.
And I want to interview experts, and I'm very happy to see you here.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
My pleasure. So now, coming to a simple question, because I know a lot about you, okay? But I want people to know a little bit about you and then your journey with real estate, how it started. Okay. Because right now you're a sales head of a very prestigious company called as Prestige Group, right?
Yes.
So how did you start your journey with real estate and a little bit your personal life as well?
Okay. Well, Saurabh, for me, real estate was by accident. It was not planned that I would get into real estate.
Okay.
So I started my journey from banking industry.
Okay.
So
your background was what? Like
I am an MBA graduate. So when I started my career, I actually applied for ICICI Bank. That's where I started my career with. So, but in ICICI Bank, there is a specific segment which is called property management service.
Okay.
So earlier those days, banks used to give a lot of pre-approved loans.
That means which year was it? Which year?
This I'm talking about 2005, 2006.
Okay.
So that time, a lot of loans were approved for the customers even before they finalized the property, because they were not able to find the property. So banking industry as such, ICICI Bank has specifically thought of this, and they said, why don't we help the customers identify some of the properties? So that's how this new wing has been established by ICICI Bank. So what they did is, there is a division called property search. So this team basically helps the customers to identify properties.
Okay.
So I joined that organization, and that's how I got into the real estate.
Okay.
So
it was not directly but indirect entry. Okay.
So during the course of time, I used to interact with a lot of builders, and one fine day, a builder said, "Why don't you join directly?" Because I've seen you operating, and he liked the way I used to discuss and present myself. So he said, "Why don't you join?" I said, "Okay, fine. If we have to do, we'll do it." Okay. So that's how I got into real estate, and it's like close to 15 years now.
15 years, amazing.
Being in real estate, so worked with various.
So you always worked in the sales department, the marketing and the sales part?
Yes, predominantly into marketing and sales.
Okay.
These are the two specializations.
Okay.
And recently I even started looking to land procurement also. That is
land
also
procurement.
one of the portfolio that I'm looking after right now.
Okay. And for how long you were into Prestige?
My journey with Prestige has started 5 years back.
5 years.
This is my 5th year.
Okay.
And I take care of entire sales and marketing for Hyderabad of Prestige Group.
Beautiful. Coming to my second question. Now you said your journey started 15 years ago.
Yes.
Into real estate.
Yes.
As sales and marketing.
Correct.
Okay, person. Now my question is, what was your interaction or what was your first experience in investments in real estate? How long back was that, and what kind of appreciation you have seen personally as an investor?
Okay. Now there is an advantage and disadvantage both in being in real estate. So I would say, I have invested one of the property which is around 9 years back.
9 years ago. Okay.
I was young on those days. Our passion was to achieve something, do some real good achievement examples, like investing in a car or that kind of ambitions were there.
Yes.
But being in the industry, I have started observing very early. That's one of the advantage I can say, is that understood the concept of investment in real estate, the kind of potential which it carries.
Okay.
So what happened is we are talking about 2009, 2010.
So
That
10
was,
years ago, 10, 11 years ago.
yeah, 10, 11 years ago. That was a time when we had this recession.
Yes.
So people were worried about the real estate market specifically. So they were very negative about investing in real estate. But that was a time where I felt there is an opportunity to actually get in.
Very true.
So when people say that it is a downturn, I thought it is a time to actually enter into the market.
Very true.
So I started exploring the options of investing in a land. So it took 6 to 8 months. That's the negative side of being in real estate, I was trying to say.
So it took you 8 months to find the right property.
Yeah, as per my liking. So it took 8 months.
Okay. And then you were knowing what all parameters to look into
Yes.
because you were in real estate already.
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, what my idea of investing was to see two options. One is from investing with an intention of selling at a later date.
Okay.
And one more option was in future if I would like to move in there, is it having that kind of potential? So these were the two parameters which were running on my mind. So when I was trying to invest in.
Okay.
So after exploring a lot of areas, I have finalized a location which is called Nallagandla.
Nallagandla. Okay.
Today it is a very popular and familiar name, but
Yes.
9-10 years back it was not a very known name. So that time
So can you describe how was the area looking? Nallagandla, now we know there's a very famous flyover which goes to Nallagandla and all from
Correct.
DHEL.
Yes.
How it was 10, 11 years ago.
No, that's the advantage I had because that time I had this information that there is a new flyover which is coming up.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So I took a property which is very close to the flyover that you are referring to.
Awesome. Okay.
So the connectivity, the roads were very well planned in that area. And I was getting a very attractive deal. So that's how I purchased a piece of land there.
Okay. 11 years ago. Okay.
10 years ago.
10 years ago with the vision of either you want to sell it off or stay there.
Definitely.
Okay.
So when I purchased, I got it at a very good deal.
Okay.
When I look back now, the deal, if we look at it, is almost 8 to 9x of what
Awesome.
was there that
So
time.
10 times returns you already have and you're staying in the property,
Yes.
right?
Today I moved into that property. I have a so I always tell my friends and my colleagues who used to work with me. At that time, all of them have invested in. I will not say it's a bad thing, but their focus has been to get into an asset which can show off. But my intention was to see that I can do a long-term investment which will give a return.
Yes.
And I think no better option is there apart from real estate, which will give you that kind of exponential returns.
Very true. Very
So that was one of the learnings which I was luckily able to get it at early stage of my career.
true. Okay.
And today, yes, I own a beautiful villa which is there in premium location. So that's how it is.
Beautiful. Now, see, for the understanding sake, because people, they should understand that 10 years ago, Nallagandla, how was that?
Yes.
And I'm sure there was no roads.
Nothing.
There were nothing, right? So can you describe what made you take that decision? Because it is not easy.
Yes.
I think the money that time was also decent money.
Correct.
Okay.
It's a decent money at that time.
Decent money at that time, right? So when you're investing that hard-earned money in a piece of land without any vision, in the sense you are not able to see anything,
Correct.
but you see it only in the future.
Yes.
What made you realize that I should do it? Because others were not doing it. Many people, right?
Yes.
In your friend circle, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
So what did you see?
See,
What things people should see? Because now Nallagandla we can't buy.
Correct.
Now we have to go far.
Yes.
So what are these pointers which people should see, which you saw those days?
See, whenever we talk about investing in real estate, the first thing what we need to see is title of the property. That is one of the basic important aspect. But apart from that, we need to also look at what is the future potential of the area. When I say future potential, these are predominantly dependent on 3-4 factors. The first thing is what is the connectivity? What kind of road sizes that is being planned or which is already there, and what is the future growth of that area in perspective of the land parcels which are available. We might have a very good property, but the neighborhood is not really that appealing. It may not really give you that kind of dividend or returns. But when we look at investing in real estate, we need to keep those factors also into consideration. Because what is the future growth of that particular area? What kind of companies might come in? What kind of gated societies might come in? So whenever you have large parcels of land with individuals, there is a chance that the communities which might come in future would also be planned.
Yes.
So when you have a planned neighborhood in your surrounding, your property value automatically goes up.
Okay.
So these were also one of the factors which actually pulled me into that location.
So you looked into the connectivity.
Yes.
Okay. You saw the roads.
Yes.
Okay, and you saw the future job prospects, and you saw the community.
Yes.
These three things you saw, apart from the title, the clear land.
Definitely.
Okay.
If you see, financial district has grown from last 8-10 years.
Yes.
You know, when we talked about financial district in 2010, only Infosys
Yes,
and
yes.
Microsoft were the only entities which were there.
Very true.
And from this location, that area was hardly like 10 to 15 minutes drive. So I always had this feeling that yes, that area is going to
Yes.
go up
Yes.
because a lot of lands were there with government and they were allocating to various companies. So that made me take this conscious decision that yes,
Yes.
in future there is a potential for this area to grow.
Okay, so you saw the vision and then you invested
Yes,
your money.
yes.
Okay, that's very important for real estate.
Definitely.
investment. Coming to very commonly asked questions, people ask me this generally. See, Saurabh, I have money in my bank account, okay, but I don't know where to invest. Shall I invest in mutual funds? Shall I invest in stock market? In mutual fund is risky, is mentioned in every ad. But they want to invest in mutual funds.
Correct.
They want to invest in share market, or the option is real estate.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what do you suggest if someone has that money?
Yeah.
Because right now they're keeping in their bank account. I
Correct.
feel that's the worst place to keep your money in, isn't it?
Yes.
So, what are your thoughts on this, and what do you recommend them?
Yes, a lot of tech savvy or young generation. Their first when we talk about investment, the immediate thought process goes into online mutual funds or stock market.
Yes.
I personally don't suggest that until and unless you have an expert's advice or you have a full-time focus on those areas. See, most of the times what happens is we see someone earning a lot of money in stock market and we invest. And until and unless we are experts, I've seen a lot of people losing out money. So yes, there are very good returns in stock market, but you need to be a pro in that. Now, having said that, we cannot focus full time there. Second option, what people consider as an investment is gold,
Yes.
because we have been fascinated towards yellow metal. So a
Yes.
lot of people prefer investing in gold.
Yes.
Historically, yes, gold has given a lot of returns there as well.
Yes.
But when we compare with real estate, it will not be able to match.
That's true.
Simple reason is real estate is one asset class which is not only for you, it can be for your generations together.
That beautifully. I liked it. Yeah.
It's an asset class which would be there with you all throughout your life and for your next generations. And the big advantage is it will never have a downsize.
Yes.
Yes, there might be a temporary pause in between, but I haven't seen in last my 14 years career that prices have depreciated for real
Yes,
estate
yes.
because the trend has been there where the migration is a common phenomena which we see. People are moving from villages to towns to city. So I don't see in next 5-10 years also this trend is going to change. And real estate is one segment which is limited. It is not going to expand.
That's true.
So there would be a continuous demand, and I see a lot of interest in real estate.
That's true.
That is something which I look at personally, and I've made a phenomenal money from there. So I always suggest real estate. So that's the way I put it.
Okay. So deriving from the same question, so you say that people should invest in real estate. Now, assuming same person, he has decent money around 8 to 10 lakh rupees, because people feel 10 lakhs is a small amount.
Correct.
Investing in real estate is expensive. I need a lot of money to invest.
Yes.
Is what people assume.
Yes.
Now, what are the options for people who have small money but they want to invest and reap benefits?
Yeah.
How does that happen, or how can we do it? Is it possible in first place?
Definitely it is possible,
Okay.
Saurabh. First thing is, yes, you said correctly, it's a myth. You can always invest in real estate with small amount also.
Okay.
The key to it is don't wait for a good time.
Don't wait for a good time.
You should start investing in real estate with small amounts,
Okay.
and there onwards build onto it. It's not like you have to have 50 lakhs or 1 crore to start investing in real estate.
Okay.
You have a lot of options, lot of products which are available today where you can leverage on.
Okay.
The key to that is you need to explore the potential of the investment that you are planning to do, whether it can be a plot or an apartment. Or any other real estate product. That's how it is working out. Now, when we talk about investing that 5 to 10 lakhs, you can do it in small piece of land which is in the suburb area or the periphery of the city.
Periphery of the city. Okay.
Yes.
The
Because-
growing potential area.
Definitely.
Okay.
So all you have to focus on is where you are investing. Is it having a future potential in terms of new companies coming there,
Okay.
or is the land parcel is big enough for planned development to come up? Because
Okay.
these are the two factors which determine. The second factor is the connectivity,
Connectivity. Okay.
which is very important. Is that there is a proper approach road? Is there a proper transportation facility for that area? May not be today,
May
but
not
going
be
down the line, there are any plans by
any
the government.
proposals? Okay.
Any plans by the government to set up some new infrastructure in that area, that would also determine the potential of that area. So when you move in early, there is an advantage of price and you will be able to get a very good return out of it.
Okay.
Now for those customers who have 5 to 10 lakhs, but they also have an added advantage of home loan. Because
okay.
all those people who are working with various companies, they
Yes.
get loans easily available.
Yes.
And if we look at the home loan interest rate today, which is at 6.9% only,
Yes.
which is very lowest.
Yes.
I haven't seen this kind of interest rates at least in last 10 years.
Yes. Yes.
I don't think it would be there for too long.
Yes.
So I would suggest all those people who have a loan advantage, take the advantage of that leverage on that finance that you are able to achieve or get it, and invest in real estate.
Okay.
As you said, people have money in the bank
Yeah.
and they feel it is safe.
Yeah.
But if you look at it, actually the value of the money is coming down every year.
Very true.
Because when we see the returns versus the inflation is always higher than the FD rate or the savings
Yes.
interest that you get.
Yes.
So when people think that yes, my money is safe and I have a decent return, which is a wrong notion. You are actually losing the value of that money.
You're losing the value of that money because
So-
the inflation is more.
Inflation is more than the
Yes.
return. So I don't suggest people to look at FDs as a mode to make money. We are actually losing out money in that.
Losing out money in that in the long term.
Is in the long term.
Okay, perfect. So now I'll summarize what you said. So you said is investment in real estate is the best investment to make,
Yes.
to earn money.
Because there is no downside.
There is no downside, okay? And as you said, you are buying for your whole generation.
Yes.
Okay, that's the beautiful part. And even with less money, you can invest.
Yes.
You mentioned that few things you have to take care. One is look out for an area which is growing,
Yes.
near to the city,
Correct.
suburb.
Yes.
The possibility that a lot of companies are coming, proposals are there, roads are well laid,
Yes.
and maybe, as you mentioned before, the right developer.
Correct.
Because who is promoting that property? They should have good reputation in the market. isn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
The builder's reputation and their previous track record,
Yes.
legal titles,
Yes.
and approvals,
Approvals.
which is RERA. You
RERA.
have to take care of these 4 parameters before you invest.
Okay.
Because RERA is one nodal authority which specifically is being made to safeguard the interest of investors and end users
Investors and end users.
in real estate.
In real estate.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So with this, even with small money, you can buy a property in the
Yes.
suburb with a longer vision.
Yes.
And encash money on it.
Definitely.
In the long run.
Correct.
Perfect. And again, you said one more point that if you don't have money, you can use the money which is given by bank as a loan.
Correct.
Okay, and leverage that money to again get the returns in the future.
Definitely.
Okay, I love the way you said it, sir. Perfect. Now, last question before I leave you for the day. The last question is the flats, okay, the apartments. Recently, I've seen many of my friends. They are very eager to buy an apartment.
Yes.
Okay, some of them are buying it for their own use.
Yes.
Because they want to stay there, move in. Some are buying for investment. So, how do you see apartment as a investment in real estate?
Okay.
Do you think it's a good way to do it?
Yes.
Or what are the best ways to encash your profits from real estate apartment investments? How do you think this works?
Nick, definitely investing in apartment is also a very good option.
Okay.
Especially for those customers I was mentioning who have this loan advantage where they can get the finance from financial institutes. Now, the key to making money in apartment projects is entering in at the earliest. That is, entering at the initial stage of the projects.
Okay. And entering at the initial stage.
Because normally what happens is in any apartment project, the completion horizon or the project timeline is at least 1 year to 3.5 years time.
Yes.
So irrespective of the market situation or the market trends, there is a natural appreciation which comes along with the property.
Very true.
As the property starts taking shape, there is a price appreciation which happens.
That's true, yeah.
Which is not defined by any market situation.
That's true. Yeah.
So there are a lot of people who actually look for ready to move in properties. So either they want to upgrade their lifestyle, or people who want to move from a rented property
Own
to
house.
a ready house, because they will be saving on rent. So these kind of people look for ready to move in property.
Yes.
So when you think from an angle that you want to make money out of the property investment in apartment, the key to is enter earlier.
And is it cheaper when you enter earlier?
Definitely there is a price difference.
There's a price difference.
Yes.
Okay.
So there would be a considerable amount which comes as a discount to the customer who is actually coming in at the initial stage.
I think it's called as investor model. They say it as investor.
There are multiple models.
Okay.
It's not necessarily like an investor model. Even as an end user, you can go, or an investor who wants to go with a small amount and start building, because you are paying the amount over a period of time.
Yes.
Unlike in purchasing a land where you have to shell down the entire amount at one go.
Upfront, yes.
Here you can pay the amount as the progress happens at the property.
Okay.
So builder also gives you multiple payment options, which is staggered. So you start paying initially probably 20%. From there onwards, as the progress happens, you can pay from your own source, or you can take the help from the financial institute.
Okay, awesome. So what you're saying is you buy a piece of apartment in the initial phase.
Yes.
Okay, when it is in the construction phase, and then you take a loan.
Yes.
Okay, it's not full of your money. You're not paying it from your pocket, as you
Correct.
mentioned.
Yes.
As in case of the land, right?
Yes.
And then you can, if you want, you can discard the property or sell that property after the construction is done, because there is someone to already occupy.
Correct.
Always willing to occupy the
Yes.
property. In that process, you make some money,
Yes.
some profits.
No,
Okay.
a lot of builders give you that advantage, wherein at the fag end or at the completion stage, you want to sell the property. It's not necessary that you have to register, or the sale deed needs to be executed.
Okay.
So there are different options which builder might give it, which you can leverage on, since you are entering at the initial stage of the property.
Okay. You're
So-
saying even the company gives that option.
Yes.
Okay. If you want to sell that property,
Some
the
of the
loan will be
companies-
transferred.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
it will be taken care.
Some of the companies even help you or assist you in selling your property,
Awesome.
like Prestige does. So you can leverage on that.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
that's
So that's one way, which means you buy in the beginning
Yes.
and sell it off when someone wants to buy it.
Yeah.
Okay. And you make the money in the process. What can be the other way?
Now, the other way is for the customers who want to invest the money, not with the intention of making a one-time returns, but they want a continuous
Recurring.
income source.
Okay.
So for those customers also, I would suggest they should enter at the initial stage, because once the property is ready, you will be able to rent it out at a very good, attractive rentals.
Yes.
The simple calculation is, if you take a ready to move in property, the rental yield proportion will not be more than 3 to 4%,
Okay.
because you are already paid a premium for the ready to move in.
Yes.
But when you enter into a property at the initial stage and you wait for the returns to start from handovers, then your rental yield is almost like 6 to 8%,
That's
depending upon the project.
That's
So your proportionate rental return is matching with the home loan interest which would be there.
Awesome.
So you don't have to pay anything extra, and your rent is taking care of your principal.
Okay.
So it's one more option for those customers who want to have continuous recurring income. This is also a very good tool. But as I said earlier, the key is enter early.
Enter early is the key. Okay, now that's where people back off, because when someone wants to enter early, they think, is it risky? What if I get cheated?
Yes.
What if I lose my money? Now, how to take care of that? Because what I heard is, if there is a bank loan approval, it's a safe property. Is it true?
Yes.
And what are precautions they should take care in investing early mode?
Yeah.
Because there are many cases where people have lost their money as well.
Correct.
So how to make it riskless?
The first thing is location plays a very important role where this project is being proposed,
Okay.
irrespective of the zones. Is it having a potential? As I mentioned earlier, the potential of the area is one factor. The connectivity is the second.
Yes.
Third is the legal title of the property.
Okay.
Fourth is the credibility of the promoter who is actually promoting this property. What is
Okay.
their previous track record?
We should check that first.
You can check. Today, it's a digital world.
Yes, yes.
You will be able to get the feedback of the promoters' previous completed projects. Probably you can even check with the customers who have purchased with them.
Yes, yes.
So that will give you a sense of comfort, like what kind of quality expectations that you can have with the promoter. And the second or the last thing what I would say is whether this property is been approved by RERA.
Okay.
Because RERA is been specifically designed for the end users and investors who are investing in real estate. So to protect the interest of the people, they have made certain mandatory conditions.
Okay.
And they are also checking on a lot of legal parameters before that particular property is been approved.
Approved by RERA.
RERA.
So what you mean to say is, if you buy a RERA approved property, it's 90. It's sure that it's riskless.
Yes.
Okay. It's risk free.
Yes.
So that's one parameter you should check. Plus
Yes.
the credibility of the company.
Correct.
Have they constructed before, or what are the
Yeah.
quality? they
So that
deliver
will
in
give
the
you an
past?
insight into what is the finish quality, have they delivered on time,
Yes.
you know, what kind of commitment versus the actual execution.
Yes.
It will give you a lot of insight
Lot of insights.
into the, you know, the property that you're going to come. So that way you will be able to safeguard your hard-earned money by investing wisely at the same time securely.
Perfect. And again, there's a myth. I don't know, it's a myth because people generally assume it that if the property gets a loan, okay, then generally it's risk free. Is it true?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Okay.
But as I said, from last 3 years onwards, RERA has been very active, very aggressively making sure that all the builders adhere to certain standards. So I would suggest whenever you are planning to invest in real estate, just check whether it is RERA approved, because most of the work is already taken care by government.
Okay. So not even the bank loan, the RERA is the real safe thing.
Yes.
That can make you on a safer side.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Perfect, sir. I think a lot of insights we have got. Now coming to the last final thoughts. Okay, now this is a very important question. What are your thoughts, or what is your message to my audience who has the money, who want to invest, who doesn't have the money, who want to invest?
Okay.
What do you think they should do? People who have money, people who don't have money, and your final thoughts.
The first thing I will tell everyone is, don't keep the money in the bank. You are losing the money. The best way is start investing right now, because the interest rates are at lowest. Even if you can't pull up the full amount, take the advantage of the interest rates which are offered by the banks and leverage on that. And if you have seen all the some of the biggest or successful people in the world, they've all made huge money from real estate.
Yes, that's
irrespective of their profession, their majority of the returns or portfolio is in real estate.
That's true.
So
I know many of them personally.
So don't wait for an opportunity. It's a very good time to invest.
Yes.
The key to it is start investing early.
Okay.
That is a very good thing. Don't wait for money to get accrued. Start investing.
Yeah, as he said, if you have the loan eligibility, take the loan and just invest. If you have the money,
you can do it yourself.
if you have the money, if you're not doing it, then I think you're losing on your money, as
Definitely.
you said, because it is depreciating.
Definitely.
Yes. So one of the best ways to grow your money is by investing in real estate in a riskless way. Experts are here to guide you, like Shiva Gar. If you have any questions, any doubts, you can ask in the comment section. I'm sure you liked the video. Please like it and subscribe to get more updates on these kind of videos. I'm going to interview many experts later on in the coming few videos. So please subscribe, and if you have any specific things which has to be answered, there's a form in the description. Okay, just fill that Google form. We are going to answer that for you. Yeah, thank you once again, sir, for coming, accepting my request. It was pleasure having you.
Same.
Thank you for sharing so many insights with us. I'll trouble you once again later for other topics.
Nice.
It was pleasure speaking to you.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.